Welcome back to my Justin Bieber hair and my massively undersized monitor, which is, yes, a TV screen, and it's great, and it works perfect. It has no lag or anything, and I'll link it down in the description since everyone's going to ask. I'd like to show you some of the things that people say to me as a YouTuber, because my opinion isn't always the most popular opinion. In fact, it usually goes the opposite way. First one here, who's basically just assuming I'm defaming India. Just for views, you are giver excuses of YouTube SEO and keep tagging India and defaming Indians repeatedly just for money. You suck, bro. I don't know why everyone is supporting you tagging the whole Indian community for this. When you put hashtag India in the YouTube video title, it promotes the video to an Indian audience. And since these videos are about Indian companies, it affects the Indian audience, which means if they know about these companies, then they'll avoid these companies and they'll know what's up. I don't understand. Please, Jayant, curb your nationalism. There is no one here trying to defame Indians or India. I'm literally trying to help you avoid garbage jobs. Here's a guy who is defending unpaid internships. His name is Dino Vito. You spent months and months of your time for a certificate, quoting me there, and he says, "Yes, Josh, that's how college works, dude, and can work for interns as well. You gain knowledge and experience in return, so it's not wasted." Oh, they're shutting my electricity off. Hold on. I have knowledge and experience from an unpaid internship that's unrelated. You're turning my lights off? Oh. By offering unpaid internships, you're actually not even allowing the best candidate to do the job, because the best candidate for that job might need money to pay their bills, but since you're not offering it, they can't do the job. Here's a comment on the video where CEOs were tracking their employees like every move, and if you weren't moving the mouse, you were getting tagged as not being active and not being productive, and that was affecting your productivity score and blah, blah, blah. Well, tools to track are good. It lets me know how my team is performing. Basically, if your resource is taking 2 hours for a 30-minute task and bluffs you that he is putting a lot of efforts, you'll be forced to show him that he is not at all productive. If you call a human being your resource, you deserve all of the bad things. I never in my life would go, oh, this is my worker. I would say this is one of the workers at my company. You know, it's like the little things like that really tell all about how people see other people, especially how people see other people that work for them. This is how CEOs and executives above you see you. Anytime you're referred to as a resource, I would like to politely ask you to count over to the third finger and then pull down the rest of the fingers, and that'll really show them who's number one. The man you see before me is a guy that hates me. He says, "I'm not a fan of that YouTube creator based on something he once let slip in a video. It seems like he liked spending his work hours gaming instead of working, yet he blames the industry for his being fired all the time and not his inability to stay focused on his work." Let's stop right there for a second. It wasn't a slip. I played video games at work because it was a remote job, and please look at everyone else that has Facebook open at the remote job, or YouTube open, or Netflix open, or anything else. People take pauses and they take breaks during remote jobs. No one is working or coding 8 hours a day for 8 hours straight. That's just not possible, but our man Jason L thinks that it is. Was I crap at my job? No, I was actually pretty decent at my job. I just didn't have a lot of motivation because of the same reasons I'm explaining to everyone on this channel why why are you gonna work so hard for your CEO's yacht? I mean, I worked for a paycheck so that I could pay my bills, not for the passion, okay? He says, "I also worry that young people just getting into our industry will consider him as some sort of expert when in fact he had very little time or experience working in it. I don't think he even lasted a year as a developer." False, Jason. 3 years. Actually, a little over 3 years. We got the classic argument of parents raise you and care for you for 18 plus years and you can't return the favor. Terrible child. I hope you truly are excommunicated from your clan. Oh, dude, what was my Halo 3 clan? XXX 420 Blaze It clan or something like that. I think I've been long excommunicated because I never actually 420 blazed it. Anyways, this is the classic argument, right? If your parents make the choice to have you, it is their responsibility to care for you. It's not a gift that you owe them for. It is literally their duty as parents. They are legally obligated to do it. That's just how it works. Another one from Lioness Roar here was wondering, is your channel only about text messages? She has a point, but I showed them because it adds validity to what I'm saying. Nobody wants to just listen to a story. Anyone could text you to make a new show. That's true. You're making, I'm sure, a lot of money and drama sells unbelievable. I believe this is just more scams to keep raking on the money. Keep your laundry in the basket. Tired of your channel being in my feed because it's nothing but feel sorry for me nonstop. Please don't feel sorry for me. Just learn from my experiences and don't be me. Don't do the dumb things that I did. But also, let me give you my number so you could text me and I can make content out your dumb ass too. Here's someone who thinks I make $20,000 per video. If that's how YouTube worked, I'd be making like 6 videos a day until I literally couldn't stay awake anymore. You have 1 million views on your videos and your parents deserve your money more than any car or electronic you buy all the time. Who's with me when I say, doesn't matter the amount of money you make. If you made it and you earned it, no one is entitled to it. It doesn't matter who they are, unless you like sign some thing in paper that says you owe them money, or the IRS is like, yo buddy, what up? He says, what is their rent? $1,000? If you can't pay that making 20K every video or 2, then you're a real effing S-bag. He bleeped himself out by typing the bleep wit. That's confusing. You probably work, 10 hours a week, but your generation thinks that's so much. You're a nasty person. I don't know. I probably work like, realistically, this video will probably take me like 3 hours to make total. Recording, setup, edit, post, done. What was that? I make a couple videos a week. Like 6 hours a week, maybe? I don't know. Less than 10 hours for sure, but this is the life that I designed for myself. I worked for it, so I guess I'm an effing S-bag. Here's another one. Wow, the hate algorithms are working. I would work and care for my parents happily. Dude is making money and getting paid on his family. Yeah, I am. If anything, I'm trying to make money back that they stole from me, or that they took out in a loan, you know, or that I spent on their rent while they were out doing nothing. I made a video about Vinay Chadha, the like terrible CEO that wants people to work 15 hours a day, 7 days a week, and he himself brags about working 15 to 16 hours a day. Sumit says, Josh, I know Vinay Chadha for the last 8 years. Good that you were analyzing people, but why did you call him at 2:01 a.m. India time? Well, here's the thing, right? He's bragging about working 16 hours a day. Our man's going to be awake when I call at 2:01 a.m. And not to mention, after that, he kept texting me. All the text conversation I show in that video was after I called him. He stayed awake. He was awake texting me. And then he was like, actually, I got to go to work now. Like, our man just doesn't sleep. So it's not about the time that I called him. Like, honestly, he didn't deserve a phone call, but I tried to give him a chance to explain himself and he hung up, so he gets what he gets. He says, that old man received your call and replied politely, learned some manners, stop making fun of everyone. These days, people start doing creepy things once they get subscribers and followers just to be in market. How about you tell him to stop asking people to work 12 and 13 hours a day? Why are you defending? I'm sorry. You've been working for this man for the last 8 years. What is wrong with you? Go live life before you don't have any left. At this rate, you're going to work yourself to the bone. I say this over and over, right? You don't live to work. You work to live, but there are so many people that just let their life go by. This comment is almost unbelievable, but I guess this is what people assume. He has too much money, by the way, judging by his hobbies, and this video is probably for people to donate to him. I don't think I've ever asked for people to donate. I think I've always thanked the people who do, but I don't think I've ever asked for a donation. But like, he has too much money. I have too much money. I'm in a basement right now. Like, Jeff Bezos has too much money. It reminds me of my parents' mindset. You have enough money anyways. What's it to you to give us an extra $3,000? Actually, my sister said that to me once. I told her how much I made in a month, and she said, all right, well, just give me $1,000. It's nothing to you. It's like, why would you ever ask for someone else's money? Can you imagine not wanting to earn your own money? It's never crossed my mind that I would ever ask someone for money. I would ask for the knowledge on how to make money so I could do it myself, but never just ask someone for money. Last but not least here, I get probably 15 emails a day with the words, WhiteHat Jr. I don't want to make a video about WhiteHat Jr. I got an email saying, Josh, there's this thing going on with WhiteHat Jr. This is what they do. This is who they are, blah, 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 right? Like, make a video about them. I said, no, I don't want to deal with a channel strike. I don't want to go to court. I just don't want to deal with any of that legal stuff because this is my livelihood. Dear Joshua, sorry I thought you're different and you'll stand up for what's right, but apparently you're just like other YouTubers who do it for name and or money. And probably your previous videos on India were just to gain an audience. This guy is trying to shame me. You're just like other YouTubers for not wanting to risk my livelihood to talk about something. I'll give you just a few of my thoughts on WhiteHat Jr., right? They teach kids how to code. They do it very poorly, as we all know, and they charge a lot of money for it. But there's also a flip side to it. Where's the accountability of the parents? Parents are using their children as retirement funds. If some company is going to promise that you can work at Google by using a fake example of a kid that works at Google, do your research. Where's the accountability on the parents? Let your kids be kids. They're like They're just kids. Just go let them go outside or do whatever kids want to do. Force them to start to code so that they'll have a nice cushy job so that they can pay your retirement, right? So stop using kids as your retirement plan. But also, yes, the company, you know, not good. I don't think it's very good. I'm not a fan. CoffeeZilla, our boy Steven, he's got tons of videos. He's got at least 2. There's a bunch of other people reacting to the kids being taught code very poorly. Go watch those videos. Let the other people who don't have as big as a channel get some channel, you know? Go watch them. Go support those people. So I guess that's all I have to say for this video. You can subscribe, leave a comment, not for the algorithm, of course, and then double smash dislike if you hated the video. Really let me know. Oh, wait, hold on. One of the other comments that I'm getting a lot is, Josh is getting fat. Are you gaining weight? Oh, he's getting that comfort weight again. Yes, I'm gaining weight. I'm trying to gain weight. I'm trying to put on muscle. You cannot gain muscle without gaining fat unless you're on 16 liters of juice. So yes, I'm putting on weight. I'm very aware of that, and it's on purpose to gain some muscle, to get some guns, you know? But thank you for noticing. I will be back to having a triple chin very soon, and I hope you guys still want to watch. So thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.